Okay, so a few days ago, Billy tweeted at me asking me if I knew a guy with a boat because he wanted to go look for mammoth bones in the East River. Now, this was before I had listened to the Joe Rogan podcast.
On December 30th, John Reeves of BoneYard, Alaska, went on the Joe Rogan podcast, where he made a shocking revelation.
In the 40s, they took about a whole boxcar load of these bones, and they dumped them in the East River.
The guy has a document saying in 1940, 50 tons of mammoth bones were dumped off of
the East River Drive at about 65th Street.
Mammoth tusks are pretty damn valuable.
A buddy of mine just sold a broken tusk for $100,000.
And John predicted his announcement would lead to a bone rush.
This is going to be a bone rush.
Being bored as fuck and wanting to kick off 2023 with a little excitement, I immediately agreed to join Billy on a rush for those bones.
We'll see if anybody's got a sense of adventure.
Adventure is rare, so gotta get where you can.
The only issue now was finding someone with a boat, and seeing it was the middle of winter, we weren't having much luck.
And then I saw an article in the Daily Mail.
A man named Dirty Water Don, the star of Discovery Channel's Sewer Divers, had already begun the search for mammoth tusks.
He was quoted saying, "Someone is going to die looking for these bones. It's just a matter of time." And I was like, all right, this sounds like my guy.
So I reached out and told him we'd love to join him on his next East River expedition. And he said as long as we could meet him at the Alpine Marina in Jersey at 7 p.m. this Saturday, we were welcome aboard.
How's it going, man?
Good. Well, it's been better, actually.
Yeah.
I like it when it's not 32 degrees out. Do you guys have life jackets?
No.
The only thing he asked was whether Barstool would be willing to sponsor the expedition's fuel costs.
I said, listen, like Barstool just paid for me to go to the World Cup for like 2 weeks. I don't want to turn around and ask them to fund a bone rush. So we hit up Barstool's probably 13th richest employee.
Yeah, that makes sense.
PFT commenter, and he said, yo, I'm trying to get my IG popping. I'm willing to sponsor this. Just tag me and everything and make a flag that can go on the boat.
This is crazy because I always wanted to be a paleontologist when I was younger. Look for mammoth bones, dinosaur bones, and now I get to live out my dreams. All thanks to PFT commenter and Dirty Water Don.
So this is the dive helmet for whoever's feeling fucking froggy. This is your EGS. You'll have a bottle on your back.
Yeah.
If shit goes haywire, you turn this.
This one is your air conditioning.
And that puts air across this bar and blows in your face like a Taiwanese hooker. It's very nice. I mean, if you're the Taiwanese hookers, I'm not sure if you guys are. If you are, we don't judge here. Rule number one on any boat I'm on or I run, never judge another man's porn. Okay.
No.
Only rules we got. So then you have your dial of breath. You dial that in depending how you breathe. Yeah. I imagine whoever's gonna go in or both going in, you're gonna breathe heavily.
We signed up for this mission thinking we'd just be staying on the surface observing the bone rush. But it seemed like Dirty Water Don had other plans for us.
Weighs 32 pounds. All right, if you're claustrophobic, I don't recommend you try it.
This is fucking heavy.
Yeah, you'll be okay.
Well, seeing Dirty Water Don was intent on taking us to the bottom of the East River, I figured we should at least get to know him first.
I went to school for aeronautical engineering, so I want to work for NASA. But in the brochure, they don't tell you if you even have a misdemeanor. NASA's like, don't fuck your sister, you ain't coming.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, and I watched Armageddon one night. And I was like, if shit goes bad, who trains astronauts, right? Divers do. Diver trains astronauts how to work in zero gravity.
Yeah.
In the pool out in Texas, or in Florida. And I was like, maybe I can backdoor NASA.
Well, as the saying goes, shoot for the stars. And if you miss, you'll end up in the sewers. And eventually star in a TV show, airing every Sunday night at 9 p.m. on the Discovery Channel.
If this goes well, maybe I'll join you on a sewer dive at some point.
By all means.
Don's found all sorts of things in his diving career.
You find the occasional knife, and you just, push it in the mud.
The Jersey trout across your face is always funny. The old condom?
I first started, I found like a human remain. Yeah. I was a good Samaritan, called in. The New York guys don't show up.
But never mammoth bones. So when he and his crew heard the Rogan podcast, they were on it.
So we mobilized on Sunday and into Monday. We had to go set the boat up. And then we were out there Tuesday on.
All right.
So we were the first divers in the water.
They hadn't found any bones yet, but now they had double the Dons.
If there's any way we're gonna find these bones, the Dons have to combine powers.
Why wouldn't you? Touch tips, right? Is that how it works? That's how you make Voltron.
The Voltron Don.
Voltron Don.
But the Voltron Don would need more help than just Billy football. So thankfully, Dirty Water Don was bringing his crew along too.
This is the legend.
How you doing?
They call him that because he's able to butt chuck people.
It's true.
He can boof them?
Nah,
Is that what they call it?
That's what the kids call it. Like,
I call it living.
Dana Beers loves a good boof every once in a while. Apparently this guy's name is Sea Monster. How's it going?
I want to hang your flag up on the mats.
Okay. I think he's gonna put up the flag. The SS Commenter is officially ready to roll. Make sure to follow him on Instagram. Billy, if you found a tusk, what would you spend the money on?
I think I'd keep the tusk.
I'm getting married in August. Probably put some money towards the wedding. Well, actually, if we find bones, they're technically yours.
Did we discuss?
If I find bones, I'm gonna pay for his wedding.
Blood is already rushing to my bone in anticipation for this bone rush today. However, our bones started going limp once we heard we would most likely have to dive down to a depth of 60 feet if we wanted to find a mammoth tusk.
We're going 60 feet under?
Well, if you want to. If you leave the ladder. I'll go to 16 and lay down and make a mud angel.
I was under the impression that it was 15 feet deep.
I should have done a little more research. I thought we were gonna do a little more like swimming. There's no swimming involved.
Does the helmet stay on securely?
Yes, so you have a chin strap inside. You went over the helmet. I did. I told him we're gonna do a recap.
So what's the panic scenario? Let's say water's flooding the helmet. What do we do?
It's easier for us to revive you and die in the helmet.
I really understated how dangerous this was to everybody I told I was doing this. There's a very good chance one of us dies today.
Both of us would prefer not to die, though. And thankfully, we were in good hands. Or were we?
Well, you gotta ask yourself this. Don, how many boats have you sunk? It's a great question. I'm glad you asked it. I'm on 7.
You sunk 7 boats?
It's not that hard to do. You're over here surprised by that information. You tie one boat up wrong. You miscalculate the tides. You know, the bottom's too low. Things happen.
There was no turning back, though, as we were in the bone zone now. We're going to Bone Depot today, baby!
If we have multiple tusks, can we all, if there's enough to go around, can like some of us keep them?
Yes.
Okay.
If I just find like a toe bone, yay big, that would be...
Do they have toe bones?
They have metatarsals.
So if you have a rain day, the city's are legally allowed to dump so much human excrement into the river. So rain days, you'll get what we call river cheese.
If you had like a pleasure boat, could you tie up to Manhattan and just like chug beers all day?
International waters, no rules.
Alright, he's Crazy Bone. I'm Lazy Bone.
I'm Billy Bone.
Billy Bone.
I'll be Flesh Bone.
The sun just came out. Beautiful day to go to the bottom.
I'm just directly after this going to a bar and just bragging to anyone who will talk to me after being at the
I
bottom
don't
of
know
the
if a lot of people are going to want to get too close to you after you've been in the East River for an hour.
Yeah, just got out of the East River.
Hey, what up,
60
man?
minutes, 60
Just
feet
in the
under.
East River for an hour. She's like, all right, I'm going to switch tables. Sea Monster thinks we're not even going to get off the ladder. Is that your prediction?
I'll be impressed if you leave the ladder.
Hey, I've already swam across this river.
If you're dead, Wonton Don ain't nothing to fuck with.
I'm actually comfortable with this now. But now that I'm here, it's 20 feet to the ledge. There's a ledge that's 20 feet down. And then like I think once you're there, like, okay, let's go deeper.
First order of business was surveying the bottom with an underwater drone. Dude, we got all the toys.
12, 15, 17, 20, 28, 30. All right, we're on bottom. The current's taking right in the trench.
What's the trench? Because the trench in the movie Aquaman was not a good place.
The trench doesn't sound like a good place. How's the
Trench is where all the evil creatures live.
The current's taking you straight to the trench?
Yeah. Hopefully there's evil mammoth tusk down there.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the elephant BoneYard in The Lion King.
Yeah.
Where Simba was told not to go.
And
he wouldn't fucking go.
The forbidden place where the light doesn't touch.
Yeah.
Where would you go?
I mean, yeah, I'd probably fucking go, but it didn't work out well for Simba.
Yeah, Simba
His
didn't
dad
go
got
straight,
killed. But while we were taking the drone for a dive,
Don't see any mammoth bones yet.
the police showed up in force.
Cops are here.
NYPD is circling like wolves. It's just a bone rush, guys. Nothing to see here. Carry on with your day. Sure, there's more important things to be doing. Oh, sounds like you guys gotta go.
I do know the FBI gets like really concerned about divers here because they think people are trying to plant bombs like under New York.
Yeah.
But if the cops come over, have a little chat, they'll know we're not bomb guys, we're bone guys. If we start pulling up bones, they're gonna come in real fast.
Confiscate them.
Well, there is the conspiracy that they're actually giant bones, and they're trying to conceal like the existence of prehistoric giants.
Why would you want to hide that?
Because
Like, why would that be scary? Like, we're all a bunch of small guys now.
Yeah, like that'd be
weird thing to
sick.
hide.
Yeah.
it's like there's a lot more to it. It's really weird.
Believe it or not, the cops weren't here to make sure we didn't reveal to the public the existence of giants, but to tell us we aren't allowed to tie our boat to Manhattan.
We're gonna drop an anchor. We came tied to the wall.
They don't want us to find these bones. What are they hiding?
What are they hiding?
What are they hiding?
What is the NYPD
What
hiding
don't they
under
want
there?
us to find?
Now our only option was to tie up to the barge, where the water was much deeper.
So our safe operation has to be made unsafe.
I guess now we're gonna try to dive from the barge. The currents are gonna be taking us under the barge.
You know what sucks? Now we get no 20-foot ledge.
Johnny will go down there and secure that shackle to something sound. We'll secure that to something sound on the boat. Without a doubt, I guarantee you, this will be the sketchiest thing you guys have ever done.
Yeah.
I fought Jose Canseco once.
All right. He's not as sketchy as this.
Okay.
He has a conscience. The river has no conscience.
I got in the water with live hippos once.
I'm okay with dying here. I was born pretty close to here. Grew up here. I'll die down here.
Don's crew secured a line from Manhattan to the boat. Now it was time for Cortez to anchor it at the bottom.
I cannot wait to get this on. Go to the bottom of the East River, bro.
Don't get too excited.
Don't worry about it. I'll do it.
Get too excited.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you're gonna get too excited and hyperventilate when you're at the bottom of the East River. Good luck, Cortez. We're all rooting for you. And he's gone.
70 feet there.
How's that video look, Bobby?
Oh my God.
That's current. See if you see any bones.
How you doing down there, Cortez?
Phenomenal.
Roger that. He's on bottom. We're going to give him slack.
Yep. Yeah, that was a mammoth bone.
Show him the bottom. Hold it up a little more. All right, put it towards your right because your light's too heavy on it. All right, hold it to your left. Right there. Stick that in the suit so you can give it to one of these guys. It's an older one.
After securing the line and collecting a few artifacts from the bottom, Cortez gave us the signal he was heading back up. He seemed to struggle climbing to the surface.
I think he wants like a slow pull.
Yeah, and I want a fucking cafe latte.
Which did not bode well for me and Billy.
Yo, is he climbing, Bobby? Diver's coming up hard.
No homo.
Mazel tov. It's a baby boy.
You okay, bud? Were you scared? You sounded a little scared in your breathing.
Cortez is scared. Billy's gonna be fucking terrified.
Whoa.
You broke it.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Go back, dude. Go back and get me another one.
This is antique glass.
I think we're close. This is definitely hospital waste.
We're definitely in the right time zone.
With our search heating up, it was now our time to take a deep dive, and Billy insisted on going first.
I'll go first. Yeah.
I'll go first.
Well, no, I'm going first.
Never stop breathing and never take off the helmet.
Outside here and say no masturbating.
Well, be my guest.
Said it was the wrong way.
I wasn't looking at you. There you go. I was assuming you know what you're doing.
Billy does not know what he's doing, so no one assume that.
We're literally jumping in the water with a metal vest. Like that's like a joke people say. It's like, yeah, why don't you jump in the water with some weights on?
We're gonna give you concrete boots.
This is your Snapchat because your lifeline is going to hold you to the reef, right? Air just died. Stand by. The compressor died. No, it's good, man. It's good, man.
You guys real close?
Close enough.
Yo, just still down and be comfortable. Get comfortable.
Just get your head on the water and hang on the ladder until you're comfortable.
So fucking sick. This is awesome.
All right, Bill.
I've always wanted to breathe underwater.
You're barely underwater.
Hey, for the Mammoth bones! Come on, go deeper.
Roger, going deeper.
He's had like 5 minutes of training.
Oh my god, I've always wanted to go in the water.
All right. Don't just say, oh my God, because that could be bad. He's good.
How deep am I?
30 feet.
We were all worried sick about Billy, but knew that our patron saint PFT commenter would keep him safe. For the love of God, please follow PFT on Instagram.
Well, I don't see any bones. I'm looking.
Are you on the bottom?
Yep. I've always wanted to breathe underwater, so this is pretty freaking awesome.
Can you show us the bottom, Billy? It's the Wonton Don.
It's hard to look down,
Don't look down, that's fine.
but I feel the bottom with my feet.
Okay?
I can't really see shit.
You hit 70 feet.
Freaking current's hard.
Yep.
I'm just holding on to the rope.
Don't let go.
That's important.
But the currents are really picking up. To be honest, Mammoth bones isn't really my first priority right now. Oh shit, it is. There's a thunderstorm down here, but I'm holding tight. Oh boy. We're good. This is just freaking awesome. No tusks that I can see. Really chill down here.
It's chill?
And peaceful.
Yes,
Yes, it actually is. It's very peaceful.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I'm gonna accomplish that much down here.
You already accomplished more than 70% of the people I've ever put in the water for the first time.
I appreciate that. I want to burn the fucking East River. Let's go, baby. Let's go, boys.
a whole new meaning of Saturdays for the boys.
Try and kneel on the
Saturdays for the
bottom.
boys.
Keep holding the line and see if you can kneel down on the bottom.
Pretty bad down here. I'm gonna make an executive decision. I'm coming back up.
Okay, yep.
Roger that, we're coming back up. So climb
Perfectly
hand
fine.
over hand.
No
nice
shame
and
in coming
slow.
back up.
It's a little dicey down here.
Yep.
Roger
Just
that.
come up.
I'd just like to say thank you guys for the opportunity to go to the bottom of the East River.
Number one, glad I'm alive. Wouldn't be thanks to these guys, divers. All the safety was A1. Number two, no one's finding these bones. I was down there, I saw it. Between the current, the visibility, the cold, everything, you need a robot to find these bones. The current will pick up and you'll just get hit with like a wall of water. And you have to hold on to this line. And I was down there, I was just like, you know what, man, it is not worth staying that much longer down there. I'm coming back up.
All right, I got to do it now too.
I got enough air up here to supply you all day, buddy. Breathe as much as you want.
Keep breathing. Never take the helmet off. Don't let go of the rope.
Don't judge another man's point.
Yeah, that's
That's rule number 4. Don't lose that rule.
You're gonna go down about 6 feet and then you're gonna start feeling that current.
Can't clear my right ear.
It'll slowly clear. You don't want it to hurt, you just want to make it a little bit uncomfortable and then try to clear.
Yeah, the right ear is very uncomfortable. It won't pop.
Just hold the snot locker on there and give it equal pressure against your nose, and if it doesn't clear, we'll pick you up.
My eardrums were on the brink of rupturing, while Billy's only concern on the surface was being too popular.
Did someone tweet my number?
Give me some more.
People are fucking texting me.
I got air coming out of my eyes instead of the ear.
If it is painful, don't push it because it won't, you can do damage.
Ooh, I'm swallowing. It's helping.
Okay.
How deep am I?
20 feet.
Can you give me a little bit of slack?
Hey Johnny, slack him 5.
All right, give me 5.
Roger that. Give him 5, Johnny.
I am getting ragdolled by the current.
Yeah, it's going. You're in it.
All right, give me 5.
Roger that. Give him 5.
Oh, baby, I just got a nice clear out the right.
Nice.
Oh, it feels like I just came out my right ear. All right, you can give me 5.
Roger, give him 5.
I'm moving. Give me some more. How close to the bottom am I?
You're right there. You're right there. But I'm worried about the current. If you lose the line, we got you under the barge. I don't want to do that.
I made the bottom.
He's on the bottom.
Let's find those tusks. Can you see this?
Yeah, we see it.
Is this a tusk?
It looks like a tooth to me.
It looks like a fossil. Holy shit, I'm getting rocked.
All right, we're gonna bring you up.
Bonnie, come back up.
All right, we're gonna start bringing you up slow. You gotta
There's nothing
climb
down
your
there.
dive hose.
Should I start climbing up?
Yep, you start climbing up.
All right.
We're gonna pull you easy.
Dude, I think we can take this rock back to the lab. See if it has any traces of woolly mammoth DNA.
Slow down a little bit, Johnny. Slow down. Don't let go of that line until you're all the way up to the surface.
Right between my legs, I'm riding it like a fire pole.
All right.
Oh, I'm seeing light.
Yeah, it gets nice when you start to see the light, right? Means you're almost home. You good.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna lay off the cigarettes.
Why do we smoke cigarettes?
I think I'm touching the boat.
Holy smokes! That was a battle with my sinuses to the bottom.
There's no way anyone's finding these bones down there.
What are you talking about? There's nothing down there. This has to have some fossils.
That's a tooth.
Dude, this could be a tooth. I'm thinking we break it open, send a sample to the lab. What?
Bleeding.
Oh.
Looks like you were partying hard last night.
Dude, that happened down there because I kept on hammering the helmet into my nose.
No, Your Honor, I swear.
Yeah.
This is all natural.
Allegedly.
Yeah, I wouldn't be messing with hard drugs before going to the bottom of the East River.
At least on a camera.
Yeah, most people who end up down there are messing with hard drugs.
No one's ever died from a bloody nose, though, and based on what I discovered on my first dive, knew we must be close to the BoneYard, so I was determined to go back down and have one more look.
All right, you want to give me 5?
Just got back down.
Hey guys, I think I see something down here.
Why don't you bring it to the surface so we can take a look at it?
All right. Are you guys seeing this? What the? What is that? Oh no. No, it feels like a bone. I think I'm underneath the boat.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
What is this thing, boys?
I'm no osteologist, but it sure looked like a bone to me. This was history in the making, and the media was already closing in trying to get the exclusive. We didn't do this for attention though, or to get invited on Rogan. This bone rush was solely for scientific purposes, and on that count, we had been pretty damn successful if you ask me.
All in a day's work, boys. We're gonna get this to the lab. I mean, it's not human. It's definitely not human. I can see this being a mammoth tibia bone. It's around that size. Hey, I just want to thank the Dirty Water Don, all the divers. Shout out your handles. You got
STN_NYC.
Yep. He goes by Cortez.
Johnny Pinteglass, making a legend.
John Gant, sewer divers. #animal.
Dirty Water Don.
Sea monster. Thank you so much, guys. It was always my dream to go to the bottom of the East River without being murdered, and you guys made that possible. That was quite the expedition. I honestly feel like I'm part of that mining crew in Armageddon. It's new experiences like this that make life worth living. I mean, I never thought my first time using one of those dive helmets would be in New York at the bottom of the East River. Now, did we find the 50-ton stash of mammoth bones? Who knows? We did find a bone. We're gonna get that to a lab technician. He's gonna run some tests. It very well could be one of the mammoth bones. There's also a chance it could be part of the 14-foot
Halloween decoration that Feidelberg bought, because I wouldn't put it past him just to toss that thing in the fucking river once he was done with it. But let's do this again sometime. Right, Sea Monster?
Yeah, man, let's go. There's more bones to find.
While we may have been born too late to discover new lands and born too early to discover new worlds, we were born at just the right time to discover the bottom of the East River. We'd have to wait for lab results to find out just how big of a discovery we had made, but one thing was certain. Adventure is still out there. Sometimes you just need friends like Dirty Water Don and his crew to find it.